Hey guys, EP here in the Trade Lab, brought to you by the TradingRoom.com, powered by RiosQuant Trading Technology. We're going to do a recap from today's trading and then also a recap for month to date, year to date, give you guys a heads up as to where we sit with the performance. First and foremost, let's talk about the trades today. Actually reached the objective in just under 6 minutes today. Out of the gate, starting to look for trade opportunities at 9:30 Eastern, as we always do. And today it was the NASDAQ and it was crude oil that I participated in. And here's the NASDAQ. So, of course, as I look at this trade now, I always like to say those three common words: woulda, coulda, shoulda. If I would have held on, I could have made a heck of a lot more. I should have, but at the same time, my objective is to try to hit a dollar amount of $500 in the room. Sometimes it takes an hour. Sometimes we don't get there. Sometimes it takes an extra effort. Sometimes we get there in just 2 minutes. So that's what the case was today. I want to showcase this, though. This is the DMS. This is showing me the dynamic sentiment. So I can actually show you what the sentiment is. And when I say sentiment, I'm talking about these different sentiments here: risk on, risk off, mixed, bullish conflict, bearish conflict. Okay, so this is just like my little cheat sheet that helps me with the logic that I apply. Things in green I should be buying, things in red I should be selling, things in yellow I want to trade in either direction when we have those sentiments. Currencies I want to be buying, for example, when we have a bullish conflict, sell the dollar. You guys can get that. And then, of course, the logic that I like to use is located right here. I look at the trend, I look at the sentiment, I look at what's leading and lagging. I look at the next stream, which is built into the NinjaTrader Market Analyzer. I look at the zone. We have two different zones, actually three: Bull Zone 1, Bull Zone 2, and then Zone 3 would be above critical resistance. Bear Zone 1, Bear Zone 2, and then below critical support. And then I look at volume, anything that's directly related to an opening, a closing, a report. And so today, the three markets that I was looking at and or traded, I traded the NASDAQ, I traded the crude, almost traded gold. You can see the probability. I traded the NASDAQ, it had the highest probability, then the crude, the next highest probability, and the gold didn't have a high probability, and I'll show you why. It's because of the location, and it had a low probability. So anyways, now that we're talking about sentiment, the colors show me everything. So when we're yellow, this is a mixed sentiment. When we're red, we are risk off. Well, take a look straight up. The NASDAQ was trading inside. Let me see if I can stretch this out a little bit more. NASDAQ was trading inside of the neutral trade zone up here. That's the bull level. That's the bear level. When it went up and poked its head inside, we were conflict. I'm sorry, my bad. We were mixed. And then when we had the commitment closing down below, back into the bear territory, there's the commitment of risk off. And of course, we've been there, risk off, ever since, as you can see. Okay, so this is a turbo scalp trade, which is used with the RQ levels. I got some Bollinger Bands and a moving average that help me qualify trade opportunities. I took this one short. And that's right, in 2 minutes, took about 20 points out of the market very, very quick. And of course, the market has gone much further down, and it's giving a new trade signal here very soon. He's scouting a new opportunity to go into the next bear zone. That's an absolute possibility that could be coming about. We'll have to keep our eyes out on that one. So that was the NASDAQ. Let's talk about another market I traded, which was the crude oil. Took the crude oil short. Crude oil, the biggest lagging market today, and I know that from looking at the RQTech, and it's still the biggest net negative change market, and it's almost perfectly consistent with the 1, the 3, and the 8-hour next streams. So here it is. Now the location was lower at stock when the stock market opened at 9:30. Market was about 50% of the way down into Bear Zone 2. Bear Zone 2. Again, Bear Zone 1 up here at my crosshair. Bear Zone 2 down here between the yellow and the red. Had a turbo scalp trade. Took that one in, guys, in 1 minute, in and out. These are 1 minute bars. And that was a new low. That white line there took out the new low, or took out the old low, put a new low in, and you can see it even went lower thereafter. But look what happened after I got out. Shot straight back up. Heavy excessive volatility there at the open. And as you can see, it's been rebounding off of the critical support level. Hence, after my trade was in and out. So literally in 5-6 minutes, those are the two markets I took. Coincidentally, was in both of them at the same time in the same direction. And then I was looking at one other at the time, which was gold. Was looking to get long. 930 is back over here. This is zone 3. This is the high risk area. You wouldn't know it by looking at the market move today, but again, zone 1, 2, and 3. Let's mark those up for you so you can understand. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3. Okay, well, here it is breaking in, and I actually had a buy stop in there, and I came very close from getting filled. I canceled it and only made money on the NASDAQ and the crude, and that was looking good as the market came back down, but guess what? It qualified again up here, which triggered, and if you had a bought way high up here again with the new qualifier, you would have got stopped out here. So it's a higher risk up here in the sky. I was talking about this earlier. If you had a bought one gold contract Wednesday morning at 6 o'clock, one gold contract of gold at 6 o'clock in the morning. Let me show you what that would look like on a 5-minute chart here. I would have been back over here at my crosshair. That's a $3,500 move to this. Actually, it's about $4,000 since Wednesday morning at 6. There's the breakout in the bull. That's a $4,000 move, guys. So you can use these levels. You can use these channels for position trading as well. Myself, I like to day trade. All right, so what does that put us for performance for the week, for the month, for the year? Let's go take a look. I'm going to go back the dates up here. You guys can clearly see where we are for today. Those are the two trades. So today our reality was $530 on 2 trades. And again, I want you guys to look at the time in, time out. We got in at 934, out at 935. So just shy of 2 minutes in the market today. Love those days. All right, let's go back up to the earlier. We didn't trade Monday with the holiday. No trading, so I'll still put the 17th on. That's Monday. And here's the week. So $1,000 for the week, 1,010 to be exact. And then here is for the month. Go to first of the month. 2540 over the last 2 weeks. So if you divide 9 into 2540, what do we got there, guys? 2540 divided by 9 trading days, that's averaging 282 a day. And if we go to year to date, going to January now, that would be 5982. And I need to add $844 to that because I have another NinjaTrader computer. That's my on-the-go computer, traveling computer. I can't combine that on the same screen for you here. So take 5982 and add 844, and that puts us at 6826 year to date. And if we average 20, we'll call it 20 and 10, 30 trading days, roughly. We're at an average of 227 a day. So we don't make $500 every day. Sometimes losing, sometimes we're making more. But I'll tell you what, 5982, what did I just say? 5982 plus 844. 68.26. That's 68% return year to date. How about them apples? And that would be a wrap, guys. So enjoy your week. If you want to get in here with me in the Trade Lab, go to thetradingroom.com. Thetradingroom.com. Get a 2-week trial. It's absolutely free. You can go in here and you can take a look at the technology, learn about the indicators that are used. You can see the performance. Performance I just showed you will be updated over the weekend. You can click on the 2020 tab and you can look at all the results. You can see the markets that I'm trading here inside the lab, and you can see the trades trade by trade right there. So what are you waiting for? Members, go tell a friend, and friends, be our friend, be our family. I'll see you guys back here next week. Have a great weekend, and thanks for hanging out with me, EP, right here in the Trade Lab.